Hi everybody, welcome to Kids Continued. I'm so excited that you are here with us this morning, and I'm even more excited to share this experiment with you guys. Now, today's experiment can link in with a lot of things in the Bible, but for me, I like to link it with creation, when God created the world. And it also links in with the fact that God is always there with us. He gives us life, and He helps us to be all that we are meant to be. So, for today's experiment, you are going to need some things. Okay, you're going to need some milk, and you just need about a cup of milk and a bowl. You're going to need some earbuds, these things that you clean your ears with, and we're going to need some food coloring. I have 4 different colors. I have like red and yellow and blue and green, and it just helps us to see exactly what's going to happen. And we're going to need some dish soap. You know, that soap that you use when you're helping mom with the dishes. So what we are going to do is we are going to pour our milk into a bowl, and make sure you're working somewhere where if you mess, it's not too bad, and check with your parents for the food coloring. And it will also be really cool for them to see this experiment. Okay, so grab those things or try it at the end and see what you can do with it. Okay guys, here we go. I have my bowl and I'm going to pour my milk in slowly because I don't want it to mess everywhere. And it's just about a cup of milk. Okay, now we are going to add the food coloring. Now remember, with the food coloring, just a little bit. So move slowly and put it in gently so it doesn't pour out too much. Okay, see how it already starts spreading out? Now you'll see when I add the other colors, it will spread out a bit more. But I don't think they're gonna mix. Okay, they may get close, but they're not gonna mix. Oh, see, I messed a little bit. Good thing I have my tray. Okay, so we have all our food coloring in the milk. Now for the cool part. We're going to take one of our earbuds and we're going to put soap on the end, okay? Just like this. I'm going to twist it and put soap on. I just don't want to mess in my bowl. So we're going to make sure it's covered nicely with soap. Okay. Okay, do you see here? I have a fair amount of soap on it. Now, watch. Are you ready? I'm going to dip it in the middle, and you guys have a look and see what happens. Whoa, did you see that? So you can keep going round and mixing all these colors. You kind of feel like you're chasing them around the bowl. But what is happening is that there is oil in the milk, okay? There's like little fats in the milk. And the soap, this is how you clean things with the soap, has the detergent in it. And that makes the fat want to almost run away because it doesn't want to get clean. And while it's doing that, it is moving the food coloring. So you guys go try this, see what kind of patterns or things you can do. And obviously as we keep mixing this, the colors are going to mix together more and more. And then it may not be such a great color at the end, but it's fun to do while we have it. So the reason I link this activity with creation, when God created everything. Okay, I also had some of the colors, and they represented things. So the blue can represent when God created the heavens and the earth, okay? And he separated the heavens from the waters below. And the sky is blue, and the waters are blue, okay? Then we have green when God created plants and flowers and all those things. He created land, and the land was separate from the water. And the yellow can represent the sun and the moon, because God created the sun to govern the day and the moon to govern the night and the stars in the sky. Then we have the red. And the red for me is when God created the animals and people. And more importantly, the red reminds me of what Jesus did on the cross. Now, that story is not in Genesis. You can find that in the Gospels. But it's really important because it's a part of who we are, about Jesus dying on the cross and saving us from our sin. Now, in this experiment, you saw the colors were there, and they may have moved a little bit, but they didn't really do anything after that. They kind of just sat there. When we added the soap, when we dipped the soap into the bowl, the colors went crazy. They moved all over the place. And the more you moved your earbud and put it in different places, different colors would pop up. And this is what God does in our lives. He gives us life. He gives us energy, and he helps us to live a great, meaningful life. Otherwise, we're just going to coast through life and nothing's going to happen, and we're just going to sit there in the milk with the colors, but there's nothing really happening. But God wants us to have a vibrant life, and he gives us that life. He helps us to find our purpose and our meaning and to share that with other people. He wants us to share his life and his love with other people. So go try this experiment at home, and I hope you enjoy it. You guys must have a wonderful week. Enjoy the lovely warm weather, and we'll see you again next week. Bye guys.